Good evening, I'm Clarice Tinsley. We can tell you Frisco police just cleared the Dr. Pepper StarCenter and reopened the sports complex after a day-long manhunt for armed robbers. Fox 4 News was there when police towed the robbers' abandoned getaway car from the parking garage. And we watched from Sky 4 as police surrounded that facility, the SWAT team sweeping in the parking deck and police evacuating employees from the large entertainment center where the Dallas Stars practice. Tonight, the big question, what happened to the robbers? Fox 4's Melissa Cutler has been on the scene all day. Melissa, what can you tell us?
Well, Clarice, they got away, at least for the moment. The last place these suspects were known to be was inside that parking garage, where somehow they just vanished. Dozens of Frisco officers with assault rifles and pistols stood guard outside the Dr. Pepper StarCenter garage in Frisco, while other officers searched car to car, guns drawn, flashlights out, looking for any sign of multiple armed and dangerous criminals who may have been hiding after robbing a jewelry store.
Suspects had a gun at the door at that time and forced their way in.
According to a spokesman for Markham Jewelers, 4 masked gunmen ambushed 3 employees who were opening for the day, forced them into a vault, told them to get on their hands and knees and to keep their heads down. No one was hurt, but the crooks smashed 7 display cases, stole jewelry, and jumped into a car with a patrol officer not far behind.
The officer did pursue the vehicle and with lights and sirens, and we have situated them inside the garage.
Andrew Nation was at the StarCenter loading dock. He took shelter in a locker room.
We heard knock, knock, knock 3 times. And I went up to the door myself and I said, who is it? No response. Then I said, who is it? Still no response. And so we thought that could have possibly been the suspect going through the hall.
SWAT moved in as a line of StarCenter workers streamed from the building. They were locked down on the 3rd floor.
They gave us vague information and just told us it was a serious matter and that we needed to get to a safe and secure location.
Everyone was real calm at first, but as soon as we saw everyone like in the SWAT team uniforms and stuff like that, I mean, it got real serious real quick.
About a half an hour ago, police cleared the garage and then they cleared the center as well so that the workers, about 100 of them, 115 at least, could go in there, get their keys, get in their cars, and Clarice finally get home and start their weekend after what has been a very intense day here in Frisco.
Yeah, no doubt. Melissa, I got 2 questions for you. The first one, what can you tell us about the SUV that police believe was the initial getaway vehicle?
Well, that may be, Clarice, the one clue that helps police identify who these suspects may be. It is a stolen Buick Enclave, and it's registered out of Denton, and it is stolen. But the question is, will police be able to get enough evidence off of it to maybe run some DNA through a database and maybe find who is responsible for this? We know that the victims of the jewelry store, when they were the suspects were inside, they were wearing masks, they were wearing hoods, and it was very difficult for them to give police a description. But perhaps this car is the one link to the suspects that police will be able to trace back and reach their identity. So as you can imagine, that's a very crucial piece of evidence as they move forward on this investigation.
Yeah, and Melissa, what about video from possible surveillance cameras in that area?
Well, we know that there are cameras inside the jewelry store. When we spoke with the spokesman for Markham Fine Jewelry, he said, yes, we do have video of that, but that has been handed over to police as part of the investigation, and that also will be gone over with a fine-tooth comb to see if any characteristics, any physical descriptions can be gleaned from that to help identify who these 4 may be. Police are also looking to see whether there are cameras inside this garage as well as inside the Starplex. As you know, there are cameras everywhere, so surely there will be some surveillance video popping up somewhere here in this area for police to go on.
Good reporting. Melissa Cutler live in Frisco. Thank you.